Hey, another round. Let's go. Let's check the volume on this thing. Yeah. Alright, so let's continue. The volumes are back up. Set my timer for 1 hour. Bum, 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 bum. Getting food. You don't need to know that. Alright. Now what? Dang. I was told it was a fourth floor today. Fourth floor today. I wonder what's there.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever that is, we can flow with
Who's up there?
Oh,
Hey, feeling the fire.
Ah, there you are.
Desire every day, we inspire, but never expires.
hey!
But we gon' chill today.
Come on, we're waiting for you inside.
Tomorrow.
Ah, there you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Absolutely not. Wouldn't believe it.
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden between. I don't get it.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a fantastical claim? But the Dark Hour does exist, and it occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the Shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Why would I involve the police? How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona. The power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
I don't understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright. I like how he's just really chill.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
I joined Seas to fight the shadows. I can hear a voice ringing inside my head. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, fool. I feel my inner strength growing. I recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Certain terms have been displayed before in messages, along with their descriptions can be viewed by opening the menu with the triangle button, going to System, and selecting Dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend. Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
I love this game. I love everything about this.
Hi, how have you been?
Stranger danger. How'd you get in here?
I'm always by your side. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
It's the end of everything, but to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power, and what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Hey, you in there?
Looks like I slept till nighttime.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. These things are pretty heavy.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, But he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
That didn't happen to me.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all. But man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. But you gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Hold on, people. Just getting some food.
Ah.
Gracias. I'm like how to do Spanish. I'm so glad I was invited to join. Plus, the dorm's pretty cozy. But the best part is that we're the only ones who can fight these shed enemies. You seem pretty gung-ho.
That's right!
Well, duh. Who wouldn't be stoked about fighting for justice? Though, to be perfectly honest, I ain't got a single clue what we're supposed to be doing. But I'm sure we'll find out. They did say they'll explain everything.
Ooh, I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, Yucatan, do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
Okay, school days finally over.
Okay, school day's finally over.
Probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back. Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already! Better hurry. Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry. It's Small rocks! So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing again?
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
No pressure.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
This is Tartarus. In any case, we decide to enter the tower.
Wow. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in! Me!
You're in charge.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key in my hand is shining.
What's the matter?
A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further. You must understand the nature of your power.
The nature of my power? About that door. I don't want to know. It's just the nature of my power.
Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty. But at the same time, holding infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until we meet again, farewell.
I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't listening. I was here and then I was gone.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
they don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kinda out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
We'll be following you. Come on, let's go.
Leader,
The entrance to the labyrinth is at the top of the stairs. Whenever you feel ready to start, lead the way. You can also open the menu by pressing the triangle button. Accessing the menu will allow you to view your ally statuses and personas as well as use skills and items. Okie doke. While exploring Tartarus, you can save at locations where you can change your party. However, you cannot save on the floor you're currently exploring. You can save from the menu by pressing the start button. Alright. Yeah, I know what this is. I'll leave it up. But isn't this so beautiful? Never seen this before. I've only ever seen this in the portable version. It's just sort of staticky. But this is to see the buildings around just sort of constantly moving. That's pretty cool. I'm not talking to them. Going up the stairs.
all right.
Are you all ready? I'm ready. Good luck.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Right. Let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there.
Alright. Oh, that's sick. We have shadows, alright, cool. Oh, why are these useless little things? Isn't that neat? That's beautiful. Oh, look.
Hold on. There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution.
I've been calling her Lori this entire time.
All right. Let's start by going over how to attack shadows. When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
You can choose whether to use an attack or a skill on your enemies. You can attack with whatever weapon you currently have equipped on you. While it doesn't do the most damage, it will not deplete your HP or SP. Launch an attack by selecting a target and pressing X. On the other hand, using a skill will deplete your HP or SP. To use one, press triangle and select the skill that you want to use and the target and the target you want to use it on. Alright, Persona. Active. Boom.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out. Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring.
Alright. Nice reflections. Ooh, sticky blood. Oh no. The Dark Ones.
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused. All right, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yuka-tan.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
Each skill and attack has an affinity. And enemies will have weaknesses towards certain affinities. Attacking an enemy with its weakness will deal more damage than usual, but will also knock down the enemy. When an enemy is knocked down, you'll be able to attack one more time. If you use this extra attack if you use the extra turn to knock down a different enemy, you can attack one more time. As long as you keep knocking the enemies down, you'll be able to attack continuously. Alright. Let's see. Kuchuya. He's weak.
Well done. You struck, keep that up and finish off the rest.
Persona. Alright.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Alright.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Alright. Exploring. Nothing over here. Nothing up my sleeve. I like the little slide he does. Alright.
Yeah.
I wonder how far we can get without losing contact with whatever her face is.
The heck? Hey, found some kind of boxy looking thing.
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So they're basically like treasure chests. Hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
Treasure chests are treasure chests. There are many types of treasure chests. Just look for the treasure chest.
That looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
Yeah. Okay. If you get injured while exploring Tartarus, you can use items. Press triangle and select the item you need to use. Skills work in a similar way. You can start by going to the menu, pick a skill, and then use it. It works. It's best to prioritize Adopted's HP so that he doesn't faint while exploring. Alright, let's see what we can do. Item 30%. That seems like a bit much. Let's use a skill. Use skill. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. I don't think. Wait. Nah, I don't need anything right now. Oh yeah, that's what I like. Yeah. Is this really the school? But it's kind of funny if we're actually inside our classroom right now, huh? Ooh, stairs that go nowhere again. This game. Nothing is. Oh look, the treasure chest. Revival bead. Nice. Ooh, look, kind of cool.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
Press square to hit. Strike an enemy from behind can trigger a chance encounter where you have the advantage. If an enemy attacks you first, a pinch encounter will occur, placing you at disadvantage. Get in the habit of initiating chance encounters to gain the upper hand for an easy victory. You can still swing your sword even when there are no enemies present, so be able to practice and test your sword's range. I'm practicing my... alright. Seize
I'm going to
advantage.
explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Pressing L1 will allow you to view the affinities of selected enemies. The different affinities are like this. The amount of damage inflicted depends on the affinity. Unknown, weak, so you'll know damages have, no damage is taken. Repel, reflects damage forever inflicted. Drain, damage is absorbed and heals. Alright, well that sucks.
I'll go with.
He's weak, alright, cool.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack?
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down. Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
An all-out attack is when you jump the guys while they're on the ground, just kicking and stomping on them. It does a lot of damage. Once you do it, there'll be a prompt, only if they're down. Press circle to cancel, press X to just do it. Sometimes it's good to not do it. If you're afflicted with a status ailment, or if you're the only one mobile at the time, then an all-out attack can't be done. If a party member is afflicted with a status ailment, at the time of an all-out attack, they will not be able to join in, which sucks, because they really wanted to bank that guy. This will reduce the amount of damage dealt to the enemies. Alright. Boom.
Let's finish this!
Yo.
Let's do it.
Let's get up, let's get up. After a battle is won, you get to pick a card, any card, and that card becomes your persona, or an item. Wand increases experience, Cup activates battle support effects, Sword obtains skill card, obtain money. The more one mores you get in battle, the higher the chance shuffle time will occur. If you end the battle with an all-out attack, shuffle time will always occur. It's all so much. You acquired the persona Espadas. Done and dusted. Now I can heal. Look at that.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
Crossroads. And a wall.
What?
Wow. Alright, cool. I didn't get what Junpei was trying to say, but alright. Oh, medicine.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, alright, cool, that was fun.
I've covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try...
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
I can feel a new potential within myself. Changing personas. You can switch genders. No, I'm just kidding. You can use change persona to swap out with the persona that you have in your stock. Change of personas also changes your stats, affinities, and useful skills. Blah, blah, blah. It's basically, it's a Pokemon, but every Pokemon is inside of you. During battle, open the persona set menu, then press L1 R1 to change personas. You can also change your equip persona outside of battle by pressing triangle and going in the menu. You can change personas at any time, but in battle, you can only do so before taking an action that turn. Alright, I'm analyzing. Persona. Boo-foo.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
I'll go with persona.
This is our chance!
Wands. Skill. Take a skill card.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that...
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. There's a device nearby that will teleport you back. Look around for it. There should also be some stairs nearby, but I can't approve any more exploration right now. We'll explore the upper floors next time. Occasionally you'll encounter one-way teleporters in Tartarus that can be used to return to the entrance. Keep in mind, since these teleporters are only one way, you cannot return to the same floor where it was used. Well, why would I want to go back? Ooh, look at the reflection of the blood. Isn't that cool? Oh, what's that? Ooh, I found a candy.
Hey, I found some stairs.
Wait,
Junpei,
we're looking for the teleporter, aren't we?
the stairs were in front of both of us.
Exactly what Takeba said. Please prioritize getting back safely for now.
No.
Wait, we're looking for the
Oh my gosh, let me have fun. I'm a rebellious kid who falls asleep in class. Please. Killing me. What if... Of course, it's right here.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
Twilight fragment I found in my room seems to be reacting.
What's that you got there?
Fent.
I wonder...
The reaction. Do you have a Twilight fragment with you? Try holding it up to the treasure chest. Special locked treasures can be unlocked with Twilight fragments. The amount you need will vary from chest to chest, so you'll want to collect as many as you can. Alright, cool. The number of Twilight fragments I have is 1. Using 1 should open it. I'm going to open it. You got Snuff Soul.
Not bad.
I thought that's what that was. That's a Twilight fragment. They can be used on devices throughout Tartarus. You might find more in Tartarus or other locations with traces of shadows. If you come across any going forward, you'll want to take them. Alright, cool. Didn't want to do that. Again, another useless set of stairs. What's over here? There's nothing. There's nothing here. It's all an elaborate ruse. Just stairs for stairs' sake.
Looks like you found a teleporter. Now use it to return to the entrance.
You know, whatever. Should I return to the entrance? Yeah. I'm just boring and be responsible.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
Fancy pants. No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
Because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
By combining my powers with my teams, I was able to stand against the shadows. I sensed a strong bond with them. Oh no. Yeah, fool. Just like Ikari and Junpei, I feel tired as well. I decided that it would be best to rest. Best to return to my room and rest. Of course. Of course. A large clock. It doesn't seem to be working though. Well. That's... what a move. Okay, cool.
Not bad.
Excellent work. I have high hopes for our future expeditions. The Dark Hour will be ending soon. After returning from Tartarus, the Dark Hour will end. This will start the next day. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will have changed. By your next expedition, treasure chests you have already found can be rediscovered as well. So returning could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck.
Salut.
Let's finish up here. Does that sound good for you? Let's call it quits. Alright, rest up and come prepared for our next expedition. I'm not doing voices this time. All me.
Yo!
Hey, you're in 2F, right? What's with that wary look in your eye? I'm Kenji Tomochika. We're in the same class. What do you want? Morning.
Yo!
Yeah, you too. I heard that Iori from you. I heard from Iori that you're pretty close with Takeba-san. Is that true? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. Oh, crap. It's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly.
Yeah, well, that saved me a lot
Next,
of time.
we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, what a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said?
I wasn't listening, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, you're such a rebel.
Okay, time for class.
Alright, today we'll be looking at some Meiji-era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm sick of this story. I already went over it in the last class. I've got a great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Let's. God. Sure, stay awake.
What even?
Hey, Tomochika. You better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself, napping while I pour my heart out while I was into this reading. We're getting another essay on top of the regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Oh, wow. My academics are going up, bro. Let's go. Alright.
Yo, want to stop by Paulonia Mall on the way back? Might want to stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
Yeah, you seem really into this.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick man? I mean, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah! We'd love to join your little, group here.
What about the fate of the world?
Ah, don't be lame. Even heroes need some rest now and then, you know?
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
I will call him back. Sonata asked us to meet him at the Polowina Mall, whatever, Polowina Mall police station. Junpei and I decided to head over.
Yeah.
2 minutes left. Well, I was just headed there myself. You know the place, right? Let's go. Alright, let's ski dib dib doop doop daddle. Polonia whatever. Polowina Mall. Polowina. And then
Yo,
This is the place Sonata-san was talking about, right? Alright, wanna go in? Yeah, let's go in.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking... Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, This is from Ikutsuki-san.
Alright. Cool.
Whoa, is that our war funds? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Is that Matthew Mercer? Huh,
I've been
nice.
informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances.
And that's Liam
I'm just an
O'Brien.
ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back.
That's the old voice of
right.
whatever that Band-Aid guy is. No, then I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. At Tatsumi East Police Station, you can purchase equipment for you and your party to use in battle. You can also sell any equipment that you aren't using if you need a little extra cash. There's no telling what dangers Tartarus will throw your way, so be sure to gear up with the highest quality equipment you can afford. Equipment is listed in 4 categories: weapons, armor, footwear, and accessories. Weapons primarily influence attack damage, armor reduces the damage taken by the wearer, footwear affects the wearer's evasiveness, and accessories grant the wearer various special effects. Sometimes equipment other than accessories will also grant special effects. Try out different combinations to optimize and specialize your loadout. Look at that sexy menu. My god.
What'll it be? I got some stuff you might find useful, so feel free to browse.
This one gives me plus 10 HP. 2045. This is just straight up damage.
Everything's stocked, huh? Made up your mind? Great.
I got a
yours.
sword. I feel like this.
Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours.
Oh, I can't even afford it, but I can afford you. All right.
That what you want? Great. It's all yours.
All right, I have 1,000. All right, let's see. Let's get armor, footwear, accessories.
Take as long as you need.
Okay. Good fortune. Makes one feel slightly lighter. Endurance, magic, strength, agility.
Feel free to buy whatever you want. Huh? Made up your
Magic.
mind? All right then.
Yeah, sure.
All done here?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Come back soon.
If you want to buy anything, you know where to find me. Drop by anytime.
I can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world. Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
Alright.
Sweet. I'll leave the rest to you. I know, I'm the one who brought you here, but see me again, you know where. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. Alright, see you back at the dorm.
Starting today, you're free to use your after-school hours however you wish. Making use of various school facilities and visiting certain spots in town can raise your academics, charm, or courage. However, the number of activities you can engage in each day is limited. Think carefully about how you spend your time and plan ahead. When you turn network functions on and press the Pressy button, you can review online player statistics and compare progress. Pressing the Pressy button may also provide tips if you're stuck, or recommend actions if you can't decide on what to do. Alright, let's press the Pressy button. Everyone just hung out. Nobody wants to Tartarus. And everyone was at, on average, level 6. I guess I'm behind. I can always study in the library. Alright. Until then, we're gonna save game, and I'll see you next time where I study at the library. Peace!